You stare at the ceiling at 3 a.m., replaying every mistake like a broken record. That's not laziness, it's your mind refusing to quit. In a world that glorifies constant hustle, the quiet overthinker feels invisible. Society tells you to push harder, but your brain keeps looping. This paradox fuels anxiety you can't name. Let's uncover what truly drives that relentless analysis. Your mind replays conversations, searching for the perfect response. You spend hours dissecting a coworker's brief email, convinced it hides criticism. Each replay creates a feedback loop, reinforcing the belief that mistakes equal failure. The exhaustion settles in, yet the urge to analyze persists, like a ghost you can't silence. Why does your brain treat every minor slip as a threat to identity? You set unrealistic standards, believing flawless performance will earn approval. When a project deadline looms, you rewrite the same paragraph 10 times, fearing any flaw will expose incompetence. This obsession creates a vacuum where genuine creativity cannot survive, feeding self-doubt. The tighter you grip control, the more you feel the walls closing in, trapping you in isolation. What would happen if you allowed a single imperfect step to exist? You spend nights mapping countless what-ifs, each scenario more vivid than the last. A simple invitation turns into a dramatized rehearsal of rejection, complete with imagined insults. These imagined outcomes hijack present joy, pulling you away from real connections you could nurture. The thrill of anticipation becomes a prison, locking you out of the moments that matter. If you stopped scripting every outcome, could you finally feel alive? Your body signals fatigue, yet your thoughts race faster than a treadmill. Late night, you scroll through social feeds, comparing your behind the scenes to others' highlight reels. Each comparison fuels a fresh wave of self-critique, extending the mental grind long after the screen dims. The tired eyes betray you, but the mind insists on one more analysis before sleep. When does self-care become another item on your endless to-do list? When harnessed, overthinking can sharpen problem-solving, turning doubts into detailed strategies. Einstein famously revisited equations countless times, each iteration uncovering deeper insight. The key lies in recognizing when analysis serves growth versus when it merely reinforces fear. By channeling the relentless drive, you transform anxiety into a compass that guides, rather than a cloud that obscures. What could you achieve if that mental engine powered purpose instead of paralysis? Every social interaction becomes a minefield of potential evaluation. You replay a casual comment, dissecting tone, word choice, and facial expression for hidden criticism. The brain treats social cues as survival signals, amplifying fear of rejection. Even brief misunderstandings feel like personal defeats, extending the mental after effects. Why does a single ambiguous glance imprison you for hours? Choices transform into endless what-if scenarios, each carrying hidden consequences. When picking a restaurant, you scroll through reviews for an hour, fearing the wrong dish will ruin the night. Paralysis grows as imagined outcomes stack, turning simple decisions into monumental hurdles. The anxiety of missing out follows, leaving you exhausted before the meal even starts. What if the perfect option never existed, and that's okay? Your inner voice becomes a relentless auditor, scoring every action. You catch yourself whispering you're not good enough after a minor slip. These judgments rewire neural pathways, making criticism feel like fact. The sting of self-rejection lingers, pushing you into deeper analysis to prove otherwise. When did your own standards become impossible to meet? When thoughts become overwhelming, the mind seeks escape through distraction. You binge watch a series not for enjoyment, but to silence the mental chatter. Each scroll, each episode, temporarily drowns the inner dialogue, only to return stronger. Guilt follows the escape, creating a cycle of shame and further rumination. What are you really avoiding when you turn to screens? Awareness cracks the grip of endless analysis, opening a narrow doorway. One morning, you notice the pattern, pause, and simply breathe, instead of replaying the meeting. That brief pause rewires the brain, replacing compulsion with choice. A quiet confidence arrives, subtle but unmistakable, as the mind settles. What would happen if you trusted that single breath to guide you forward? You are not broken, you are a mind wired to seek meaning in every detail. The relentless loop can quiet when you allow yourself to sit with uncertainty. Embrace the moments where thoughts fade and notice the space they leave behind. In that space, breath returns, and with it, a quieter sense of self. What's one thought you'll let go of today?